January of 1998, I had come to a point in my life where I had hit like bottom, I guess you could say, and I was dealing with some addictions, and somebody had introduced me to a program, a Christian program, and suggested that I went to it, and I went, and the program was called Set Free, and it taught me a lot about the Lord, and every day we would read the Bible, and God just opened up His Word to me and revealed Himself to me in a powerful way, and He let me know that regardless of my sins that I had lived in the past, that I was forgiven for what Christ did on the cross for me. And on February 6th of 1998, I gave my life to the Lord. When I met my husband, he was already a pastor. He was starting a church, a new church plant in Pomona, Set Free Pomona. And the early years were, at first it was kind of hard because I was so used to being at my mother church in Yucaipa and being around all my brothers and sisters in fellowship and just serving there, that it was actually kind of difficult for me to leave there and start my new life. But once I got used to the new place and being married and stuff, things just started to kind of flourish with my husband. The early years were exciting. They were evangelistic. We would have the homeless would stay within our church. We would have what we call outreach parties, and there would be loud music, and people would be getting saved, and we would go out witnessing on the weekends, and we would go to this place called the Glass House, and there would be lots of partying going on, but we would just go there late at night, middle of the night, to just share the Lord with people who were lost, who were going to hell. And it was just an exciting time in our lives. I think sometimes at first they're kind of shocked, like, because I'm very outgoing and very free-spirited, and I'm not a person who you would say is reserved and quiet, and I think that sometimes people have this misconception that pastors' wives are really quiet, and they just kind of just keep to themselves and are just really spiritual. And just sometimes I purposely don't tell people that I'm married to a pastor so that they will be themselves around me, because I think that people sometimes want to put on their best act when they're around me if they know I'm a pastor's wife, and I would rather them be real with me, and I would like to be real with them so that they know that serving God and being a pastor's wife, that you can have joy in it. So since I've been married to my husband in the last it'll be 9 years, July 10th. So since I've been married to him, we moved back to Yucaipa, and he does the student ministries now. So he does a lot of other work within the church. So he's a very busy man. And since then, God has called me to a profession of nursing. The last 5 years, I've been going to California Baptist University, and I've been pursuing a degree in Bachelor's of Science with nursing. During those years there, I played softball for 2 years. I've worked full-time in the emergency room at Riverside Community Hospital. I have 2 children, and most recently in the last 5 weeks, our oldest son, who's 18, has become a Marine. So he is 5 weeks into his boot camp, which has been very overwhelming and emotional, happy and sad at the same time. Things that we have struggled with through our walk together. Our youngest son had a hip condition and had to be in a wheelchair and crutches for almost 2 years when he was 8 and 9 years old. We've moved quite a few times, but some other things. See, my mother, she fought breast cancer last summer. My dad had open heart surgery about 5 years ago, and a couple stents placed since then. And we have gone on multiple mission trips. So our life together has been very full. Good times, bad times, sad times, hard times. But the one thing that I could say is God is faithful. And He has healed our son. He healed my mom. He has pulled my dad through many surgeries. Our oldest son is now getting a relationship with Him closer than he has ever had. On May 2nd of 2000, I will graduate with my bachelor's in science and my RN degree. And I will start a full-time position as an RN in the emergency department on July 6th of this year. So there have been multiple blessings along with all the trials that we've gone through. One thing I do want to encourage you as a pastor's wife is just to hang in there and to know that you are special in God's eyes, and to know that the trials and stuff will always come, but those trials will build character in our lives, and they will help us to persevere through struggles, and just being able to share our testimonies and our lives with the people who are around us. And just to know that don't let anybody else tell you who you are, let God tell you who you are. So I hope that all the ladies are blessed this weekend, and that you just continue to stay faithful in your walk with God and faithful to your husbands as they lead out in the church. So God bless you.